Hello and welcome to more Super Mario 3D World! I think it's about time we start World Flower, what do you say? Let's hop right into Switch Shock Circus. I think we're going to pick Toad for this one. This stage has a couple of pretty difficult parts, and I'm going to show you guys what I think is the best way to deal with them. So let's just go right over to Toad. I think he's pretty good for this one. And of course, right at the start, they trick you. There is a green star right back here. So make sure as soon as you enter, you go back. Now this one, you could just use the touchscreen to easily complete, but you could also just ground pound like this, which works out pretty well. But I kind of messed it up, so I'm going to go ahead and recover using the touchscreen. But yeah, ground pounding on those works as well. Having the Tanuki actually makes it a little bit more difficult because your float makes it kind of slow. But yeah, it's a pretty easy one. The touchscreen in general is going to help out a lot with this stage. And it's okay that I lost that because we're going to get a cat power-up later on in the stage. So I really don't mind losing the Tanuki. Plus I have a backup anyways, so we're fine. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead and actually walk on it instead of using the touchscreen just for fun. I'll use the touchscreen on certain ones when it's really useful, but for this one it's kind of neutral, so I'll just go ahead and, mix it up and have some different input methods. But for this last one, I guess we'll go ahead and touch it since it's kind of out of the way now. Alright, let's deal with this hammer, bro. Let's go get our cat power up. So now this next green star coming up, this seems to be the one that I find the most trouble with, and I think a lot of people have trouble with this one as well. Just going off of Miiverse posts, a lot of people on Miiverse were saying this star is really hard, so I'm guessing that anyone watching this might have trouble with this one, so... Oh, I guess there's a one up right there. I didn't know about that. Well, let's go ahead, kill these guys off. So that is step one. I would say kill these guys off before you even get started. This is going to be a collect the coins, green star, but having these guys defeated before we even start will really help out. Yep, let's see if I can not lose my cat power up. Now the next thing I would do is before hitting that, I would actually run, get top speed, then go through it. And that should help out a bunch. Now this is the order I like to get them in, grab all of these, then jump over here, ground pound, which actually doesn't work that well with the Lucky Cat. But we'll just go up here. And you can see I almost ran out there. I forgot that the Lucky Cat doesn't really ground pound so well, so I would actually not ground pound there. Unless you have a different power up, but right here, I'm not even going to deal with all these visits and hammer bros. I'm just going to touch the screen because we can. So there we go. That is the one where I would say definitely use the touchscreen for that. So much easier. And once again, this stage, the Hidden Luigi, I think is just the confetti. I kind of missed the rings right there. Let's go ahead and grab the baseball right here because we need to get that green star. Let's see if I can line up properly and give it a throw. There we go. Now for here, I'm not going to hit all these switches because I'm lazy. Let's just climb up to the top right here. Then we can jump across and get our gold flagpole. No stamps to worry about. All the World Flower is not going to have any stamps, so the next 12 stages, no stamps at all. We just got to get green stars and the flags and we'll be fine. So there we go. And like I've said, there are 12 stages, so we're going to be going 4 stages per day. We'll do 3 episodes in World Flower. And also, after World Flower, guys, we're heading off to the final world. And in there, it'll probably just be 1 episode. So I think there's only going to be like 4 more episodes in this series. So we're really getting near the end here. But there's the first stage completed for the day. We've unlocked 2 more right here. So this one was from World 1, of course. This next one, I think, is from World 5, I want to say. This one's from World 4, but I'm going to do this one first. Floating Fuzzy Time Mine. This one's actually pretty scary, so I'm going to do my best. Let's just go ahead and hit random here. Because, of course, the fuzzies are going to one-shot us. They will just completely annihilate us. Right here, we can get a cat power-up, which is pretty handy. But, yeah, we got to be very careful to use this water here. I think there's a green star. Yep, there was a green star right there. So you got to use the water or climb up on the walls the best you can, because those fuzzies are very relentless. There's also an invisible block down there. I'm not sure what that one actually held. But as long as we stay ahead of them, we'll be fine. I'm just going to go through here, I guess. And having the cat power-up so you can climb on the back wall there is very handy. I would definitely recommend doing your best to hold on to that power-up. And let's not go right there. Whoops. Let's go around this way. We could go up through there if we break the block. But we actually need to break that anyways just to get a green star. But you could also use the POW block here if you don't feel like using the touchscreen. I like using the touchscreen just because I've gotten so used to it, but when I first started playing this game, I hated the touchscreen, but I really got used to it, and I definitely see the benefit of using it. So we lost our cat power-up. I don't think we need it for the 3rd green star, but I do want to do my best not to lose all of my power-ups here. Thankfully, we got Princess Peach just out of sheer luck, and we can actually use her to float over these spikes a lot easier. See, I think there might be a cat power-up right here. And it looks like there is, but I just lost my Tanuki in the process. Not sure if that was a worthwhile trade, but I guess we'll see. So we still have the 1 green star coming up here. I want to try to get as big of a lead as I can. There we go. We got to get all of these, and I'm probably going to lose my power-up. No, I didn't. Sick. Okay, good. Let's see if I can get up there before they run out. Okay, touchscreen time. Oh my gosh, dude, I choked. I missed right there, and then I failed the touchscreen, so I'll have to go back in. That's really annoying. Crud like that always happens when I'm recording. It also doesn't help, even though I've said this a million times, but it's still true. I can't see my touchscreen, so I'm poking blindly at the thing, hoping that I hit it. But oh well. And the fuzzies are not done. We've still got to deal with them. What's this? Oh, what up? Cool. Ah, crud. Well, that's fine. We can just climb to the top with the cat. So let me go back in, get that green star, and I guess we'll head off to the third stage. All right, take two of trying to get this green star right here. Already missed one of the coins. That's not good, but we'll get it on the way back. Just lost my cat power up. This is not going well, is it? But thankfully we're Princess Peach. We can easily float back up there, and we got it. So I guess I'll meet you guys in the next stage. And there we are at 312 green stars. Let's head off to the one down below us before we go to the right. This one is going to be Piranha Creeper Creek After Dark. And this stage right here, I would say, is actually pretty difficult. So I'm going to pick Princess Peach once again. She's just so good at certain challenges, and this is definitely going to be one of those cases. So right here, we're going to be all about the fire flower. So no worries that I lost my cat power-ups from the last stage. Now what we have to do here is light all of these torches. Basically, there's going to be 3 different areas to this stage, and for each area, we have to light all the torches to get a green star. So that's what we're going to do. Now, I would highly recommend, if you're playing this stage, to just take your time, be nice and slow, because if you lose your fire flower, then you basically can't do it. There is one backup fire flower right here, so I'll grab that, but for the most part, you really just want to make sure you hold on to things. There should only be one more for this area. Basically, the first area is not too bad. The third area is very easy. The second area can be a gosh dang pain. But there we go, we got the first green star. Now we just have to kill off this piranha plant so we can enter the second area. Now this one, if I'm going to die on this stage, it's probably going to be here. First off, let me go and check out the secret. You guys might have remembered this is where the secret pipe was to World 5 back in World 4. But now it's just kind of like a little bonus area. So I'm going to go check it out. See if we can ground pound this guy, get all kinds of coins, most of which just spilled off the side. Fantastic. But I'm going to try to go in the center here. If we ground pound this, it should take care of these guys. They're kind of snoozing right now. There we go. So just basically some coins up here. There should be also a 1-up inside this block. We'll grab that. But let's just take this pipe, which will take us right back down to where we started this area. So up here, you don't really have to go up there. It's just kind of a little bonus, just some coins and stuff. So nothing I would worry too much about. But let's get started lighting up these fires. Whatever these things are, these torches, I guess. Now, the reason they're difficult is some of these things we have to do some jump shots on, and that's why I would recommend Princess Peach. She's much more useful than other characters for dealing with these gosh dang pits of stuff, and she can also jump and float to make some of these shots a bit easier as well. Because some of them you can't do standing. I mean, a lot of these you probably could do standing, but it just makes it so much easier to jump, and having that float really helps, especially because these platforms are moving while we do this, which does not make it any easier. Let's get that one. That one. There we are. And it's got to not get killed by dry bones while we're at it. Now these guys, the fire piranha plants, are kind of a cool trick I didn't actually know about until today. If you actually touchscreen their fireballs, it'll actually reflect them. So you can launch their fireballs right back at them. And that can actually kill them, which is pretty nifty. But right there, we finally beat off the second area. I'm kind of surprised I did that on my first try. But I guess practice makes perfect, so practice paid off. Okay, let's not get destroyed by this guy, kill him off. Now you guys will see, I mean, Area 2 you saw, that was a bit of a challenge. Look how easy Area 3 is. We just light this one, we jump up here, light this one, jump up here, light that one. That's it. Area 3 is completed. So we can grab that green star, and we can also see if we can get the flagpole in the same go. And got it! We got them all in one go. Got the flag, got the green star. So that was the stage I was really worried about for today. I thought I was going to die a bunch on that one. Surprisingly, the one I messed up on was the last one, actually, just because I missed one of the green coins. But that's all right. 72 seconds, all 3 stars. Oh boy. Yeah, see right there, Super Andy says use Peach. I would agree with that. Definitely use Peach on that one if you have any trouble. But the last stage right here, you know what? I think we're actually going to use Rosalina for this one. And while we do this, I'm probably actually going to get hit on purpose so that I can use my spin jump. But this one is going to be Faster Fort Fire Bros. I almost said Faster Fart, but whatever. So I'm going to use Rosalina for this one, and this is another one of those stages that has very low time, but we have to constantly replenish the time with different clocks. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get hit here so I can use my spin jump. There we go. So we got the first one. There should be a clock right over here, so let's go grab that. If we hit that block, it'll give us a fire flower, which I don't actually want. We'll go through here, go through the center, and get that extra clock. So if you just keep going, if you know where all the clocks are, this is pretty easy, but you can easily run out of time if you don't know where they are. So right here, we're going to hit this. Now we can jump, get that guy. Now here's why I wanted my spin jump. You can do cool tricks like this. Oh, I actually missed, so cool tricks denied. Oh well. You can kind of jump and then hit him out of the air with that, though. Let's go grab this. Now, right here, there's actually some blocks, so you don't have to jump on top of the thwomp like I did the first time I played this stage. So that should make things a lot easier. Right over here, we can get a green star, and there should also be a clock right along here, so that'll help replenish our time. Now, the third green star is going to be much easier than the first time we did this stage. The first time we had to collect green coins. This time we just ground pound here, and they give it to us for free. So now all we got to do is grab some clocks, go through the pipe. We're almost done here. Let's just try not to die along the way. And you might think going through this pipe will waste a lot of time because it's such a long pipe, but they give you 2 clocks right at the end, so as long as you have enough time to reach those clocks, you're probably going to be fine. Now we have our spin jump, so we can jump and kill that guy very easily. And let's go to the end of the stage. So that is going to be it, guys. Let's just go ahead and do a long jump. And got it! So I know this video is probably a little bit on the short side, but like I said, we're doing 4 stages per day because this world does have 12 stages. So that is going to be it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.